Hi, my name is Aurora. I am a quantum alchemist. I practice quantum healing hypnosis through the art of alchemy. And I've developed a technique called A.U.R.A. Take a look at my videos on YouTube for that, where we share much knowledge and wisdom within them to help us raise our vibrations. Very good. So today I am making a video. I had made a video. I have a couple videos on dragons, and my last video I had shared a little more. It was like a dragon 101 and the truth about dragons. So I would suggest, if you haven't seen that, to watch that video if you found your way to this video, where it talks more in detail about the dragons and why society has made us think that they are not good, when in actuality they're high vibrational beings that are here as guardians, protecting us and helping us be stable within this lower dense type of vibration existence on Earth. Okay, so I'm very excited to be sharing this information with you. I had a beautiful success. Many people hit like and commented under that really wanted me to share more information upon dragons. So I'm creating a playlist. You can look at my playlist on there, where I have the videos I already have of dragons, and that you could check those out. And I will continue making these videos in regards to dragons. Today's video will be on how to work with fire dragons, and more about them and what they are and what they can do for us, and really a story that really inspired me to make this video and to remind us of how powerful we are as dragons. What dragons are, briefly, is that they are fractals of us and we are fractals of them. So if you have a dragon friend that you've already discovered, whether they try to say hi to you in meditation and through dream realm, they will tell you that they are you and you are they. They are fractals of you. So something for you to think about. That means that you are a dragon, and how beautiful is that, for us to be powerful, beautiful beings like dragons. Now, I will share with you a dream that I had with Brother Archangel Michael and Brother Archangel Lucifer Helio, and they came to me in dream times. When they join together, they are the wholeness of them is a seraphim angel, is who they truly are. So there is both Michael and Archangel Helio, which are one. If you completed them, they would be one. They are the first divine father that came forth from creation. They are the manifestation of the divine father once he decided to venture on out of the star energy, the source energy, the creator energy that we were once just one before we fractalized into the existence that we are here, or everywhere, before we began to fractalize into the universes and the existence. So if you want more information on them, I have a channeling where I channeled Archangel Michael and Archangel Lucifer Helio, his brother. So check that out. It's very beautiful. What we've been told, remember, in the Bible, in our existence, that supposedly Lucifer is the devil, or even how they have Michael, with pinning the dragon, with a knife, with a sword. Remember that what we've been taught in history, in the Bibles, through religions, is not adequate. They want you to believe that the dragon, that Lucifer is bad. They want you to believe these things, because in actuality, Archangel Lucifer is the light bringer. He is the one that finds you in the darkness and brings you forth to the light, who helps you evolve and be one with your ego and evolve from the ego, from hatred and so on. He brings you forth from the darkness into the light. He is the light bringer. And he works in union with Archangel Michael, helping you get rid of those, entities or those demons, those lower vibrational frequencies, energies that, keep you dense. So remember this. And I talk about them because they were the ones that showed me this dream, and it was phenomenal. It was so beautiful, this dream. And in this dream, it's going to be hard to explain it. It's hard to explain in this dimension, so with words, because we don't have all the words. Okay, so in this dream, all of a sudden, I'm looking right through my eyes, and I can see all around me, and I can sense that I'm this big, powerful, beautiful being that's flying in the skies. Okay, I have wings and I'm flying, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? You know, where am I? So I'm going through, and then I see we're in this realm where there's dragons all around me, and you name it, the different types of dragons: lightning dragons, star dragons, fire dragons, water dragons, crystal dragons, ether dragons, earth dragons, and we're all flying, and some of us are flying in the sky, some of them are on the ground, and we're shifting also at the same time. So first I started off in this so I actually ended up in that realm at the end of my dream. However, when I was looking through my eyes, it was almost like the blink of an eye. And every time I would blink my eyes, we were in a different existence, a different planet, a different realm. And some of these planets were not as pretty as these planets. Some of these planets were like all lava and no life, or emerge with like darkness, like they were taken over by darkness. And you know, the truly what, you know, like the reptilians, the negative reptilians, because not just one race is all negative. There is, you know, just a few positive ones in there, but these planets were taken over by them, and then we were shifting into different dimensions, basically aiding whatever life form was there. We were aiding them with our abilities as dragons, but they couldn't see us. We could only see them, and it's just phenomenal. I mean, places where there was like technology where, you know, we can hover in different ways, you know, like we could hover on hoverboards, and you know, these things that you see in movies. And we were shifting again back and forth in these dimensions, in parallel universes, because remember that we are multidimensional. There's no such thing as time. So we're existing here, we're existing there, we're existing everywhere. Okay. And I ended up in that realm that I was talking about, where there was many dragons, and it was amazing. So I look above me, and above me let's try to remember. To my left is a beautiful red dragon, and he's powerful. He's fire. So he's huge. Like, I'm talking about huge, like as big as a planet. Okay. And you close your eyes with me and see if you can imagine him too, and feel his energy. It's just, and anytime you connect to a dragon, you feel love energy, an unconditional love energy that brings you to tears, that makes you want to cry. So this is how you know that the lies about dragons and saying that they're you know, evil and the devil are incorrect, because anytime you connect to a dragon, you will know. And again, don't compare. This is not to compare them to the reptilian negative race. This is a dragon that dragons were creating they were created at the beginning of time, when the Elohim, the angels, were created. They were their guardians. Okay. And he was beautiful and big. It's so hard to explain, but he had this beautiful, rough, scaled skin, and then he had spikes on them and then he started off, he had one row of spikes. So I meet so many different types of dragons, and they're all beautiful and adorable in their own unique way. And he has spikes running down, kind of like, you could say like a line from the top of his head. And he has 4 legs, and he's really muscular and tough. His skin looks as tough as metal, as an armor. And he's blowing out fire through his mouth, and it's just like, whoo. And he's blowing out fire, whoo, transmuting energy wherever he's going. It's just blowing it out. And as he's transmuting it, it's turning into light energy, right? This is what we talked about. This is who he represents as Helios, Lucifer. Fire, and he's burning it, and he's turning it into light. Oh, it's just beautiful sight. And he has his beautiful wings that kind of look like bat type wings, and he's flapping them, and he's soaring through the sky, and he's to my left, and just divine beautiful being. And then to my right, I'm seeing a beautiful blue dragon, and this beautiful blue dragon has thorns. They look like, not thorns, spikes, but they kind of look like thorns in a way, where they're all over his head, and he's strong and muscular as well. Big chest, big arms, and he's 4-legged as well, 4-legged dragon. And there is lightning type of flame, lightning flame, best way I can explain it, coming out of his mouth, and he's blowing, transmuting as well with this beautiful, empowering blue light flame. So I see Helio to my left, Michael to my right, and then I'm looking at I can't really see myself, but I can sense myself. And I'm looking through these eyes that are like, whoa, what's going on here? You know, as my human consciousness is like, what? And I can see now that I am a dragon with them, and I am made of fire as I am Archangel Aurora, and I am the Phoenix, and the way I am created of, it's hard to explain the way it looks, but I guess if you could imagine fire, a flame of fire, and this flame is in the shape of a dragon, and there's flame just coming out of me, like drips of flames, and then I'm breathing out fire, and I am fire. That is how my dragon form would look, and it's, wow, very beautiful. I thank them so much for this dream that they shared. So I have a video how to connect to your dragon. It's a simple way just to start connecting to them. But basically, once you start connecting to them through meditation, initially is where you want to do this, and through dream time is once you start connecting to them, and they could be understand that dragons could be very tricky. They're kind of like cats, and you know, they will talk to you and communicate to you when it's time, when they feel it's time for you to do so. Okay. So at the beginning, you could just be sensing an element. What am I sensing? Am I feeling hot? Am I feeling fire? Am I feeling, and so on. Okay. What is it that I'm sensing? So that video will talk to you more about that. Okay. So today I want to talk about the fire dragon. And the reason why I bring forth the fire dragon is because right now, the golden age, we call it the golden age, the phoenix and the dragon fire element is very strong, because only through fire can the energies on earth transition and transmute into a higher vibration. We've already been through different types of ways where you know, the water, Atlantis, the Atlantis fell into the water, you know, as well as Mu fell into the water. So now is the time where we want to evolve, and the only way for us to ascend and evolve is through the element of fire, because only through fire can you have renewal. Just like the phoenix, when she dies and she burns from her own ashes, and then she burns from her own flame, and then she's rebirthed once more from her ashes as the phoenix. And the phoenix and fire, overall, dragons represent the renewal, the rebirth of things. So you can envision them, they're like the catalyst. And only through catalyzing events can we evolve and learn from them. Sometimes they're very hard lessons that we learn. However, through this fire is how we're going to ascend into the new world. The new earth is going to be a wave of energy, of sun energy, like fire. Now, I believe there's also other spiritual workers talking about this as well. I don't know her, but Magenta Pixie, if you follow her, she talks about the dragon and the fire. I know her recent videos, only because they've been brought to my attention. She talked about the phoenix energy and the fire that's in the earth that's going to help us connect to the Agarthian. So this is information that's shared to me as well. So this is why it's so important that we connect to our dragons. Okay, so if you're looking for the connection of fire dragon, you can create it. You can hatch an egg of a beautiful fire dragon all on your own, just by meditation. How beautiful is that? Now you can meditate upon this and talk to one of your dragons that you already have that are adults, because the adults watch over the baby dragons. And know that you're taking a responsibility, though, just like a child. So you would have to, give it love throughout the day. Talk to it in your mind. You would feel it, perhaps tickling your nose, playing with your hair. You might feel it rubbing up against your little hairs, moving around the hair in your crown. This is how I feel my baby dragons. And then you talk to them just like you would talk to a child about, being loving and respectful, because they are mischievous, just like a cat is the best way I can tell you. And they will, if they see a glass, best way I can explain it, but there's a glass on the table, they're going to try to knock that off and break it. So, talking to them and keeping them more with you. And because sometimes they'll travel into dimensions they shouldn't be and then get into trouble, and the adult dragons will have to go get them. So but yes, you can help bring forth, birth on, seed a dragon just with your imagination. This is how powerful we are. Okay, so a fire dragon, the reason why you would want to connect to a fire dragon is because I have seen reptilian energies, negative entities, any type of basically negative, lower vibrational entity, whatever race they may be, run. I have seen reptilians and entities run from fire dragons. And why is that? Why would they run? Let's think about this for a second. They would run because they don't want to be burned and transmuted. They don't want to be transmuted by the fire element, by the phoenix fire, or by the dragon fire. So this is very, very, very important and empowering for you to know that you can use the phoenix fire. And by the way, know that you can use the fire element through dragons or the phoenix. And I actually have a video for how to awaken your own phoenix and how to use the flame. Okay, the flame energy, the fire energy within you, because everyone can create and can connect to this beautiful infinite phoenix fire cycle. It's a cycle of rebirth. Okay, now this is different types of ways that you can imagine your dragons with you. You can envision, for example, when you are meditating, when you are breathing, say you feel very, very heavy. So you want to call upon your dragon companions, and you want to feel that fire within you, and they'll help you. You want to envision whatever low density energy that you want to get rid of that's holding you very heavy. that perhaps you're depressed, perhaps you feel like you're bipolar, but when in actuality you're not really bipolar. You are actually just sensing other people's negative emotions, energies, and you are a sponge and you're soaking in that energy into you. And that's what's holding you, feeling like you can't control your emotions, your energies. You feel very dense. It's actually others' energies that you're collecting upon you that you're trying to transmute out of you. So the dragon can help you transmute that. And you can envision breath. So take a deep breath with me right now. So our breath is so important in meditation and overall just existing here on earth, because our breath is our life, force. Okay? So take a breath all the way in and then out. And with your imagination, with your mind's eye, and even if you can't imagine, just feel it and know it. Know it within your heart. Know it within your gut, within your solar plexus. Connect to that frequency. Take a deep breath in and full lungs all the way in. And then when you release out like this. And in. And when you're releasing out, release out all those lower vibrations, those lower emotions that you know what, no longer serve you, that you want to release, that you want to transmute out. Breathe them out. And when you breathe them out, breathe them as fire. You are a dragon and you're breathing out that fire from your mouth. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, hold that breath for a second and breathe out fire. In and out fire. Keep doing that. You're going to feel a bit tingly. You're going to feel a little disoriented. And when you're open, when you're ready, open your eyes. Here you're going to feel like you might already feel like vibrations coming out of your hands. You're a little numb from your feet. That's you learning, empowering yourself to transmute the energy, transmute fire, which the dragon elements, the element of fire. Now you can envision yourself as a fire, as a flame of fire, whenever you want, whenever you feel like you are being influenced or infringed upon others' energies, other negative energies, whether it's negative technology, whether it's your own negative energies. You envision yourself like a flame of fire, and you are a fire. You are a beautiful fire dragon. And you feel that flame within you. You feel your heart ignited. You are a flame. And as that flame ignites within you and you become a fire, a flame of fire, you feel I can feel it as I'm talking, the energy rising as I'm talking about it. And that energy is burning off, and you're imagining that energy burning off, and you feel that dark energy coming out of you that no longer serves you for your highest good, and you feel it as it's converting into light, into a beautiful light, a flame of light. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, again, subscribe, share it with others. It is very powerful. Share it with others, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how much you enjoyed it and how you feel it. How does it feel for you when you're working with it? And again, use your heart discernment. You can change it around however you want. These are just basics that they've taught me, and now I'm teaching you. So I would love to continue to making these videos, whether it's on the earth, fire, star energy, whatever you're looking for. I will continue to make these videos on dragons and how we can work with them and their elements. Okay. You can check me out on Rising Phoenix Aurora, my website, where I offer Akashic readings, quantum healings through quantum hypnosis alchemy, my aura technique there, as well as I do guided meditations for children in helping them be confident on who they are. So yeah, check me out on there. I love you, I honor you, I thank you, and I respect you. Thank you for being here. Blessings.